All right, so I want to talk about the federal judiciary because there's a lot of misinformation out there. So there are 94 district courts, 13 circuit courts, and 1 U.S. Supreme Court. And that is the path that you take. You have your case first in district court. Now, if you think you got one of them there activist judges and they're not making the right decision, which, whether conservative or liberal or whatever, it's always an activist judge if they rule against you, right? So you don't like the ruling, you go ahead and you file that appeal into circuit court. Circuit court only governs the law in their circuit, unless you're in that 13th circuit court. And then that's that specialty court, and they have nationwide jurisdiction. If you think that all that circuit judges, they're all activists too, it's in front of a panel of judges, but they're all activists, well, then you get to file that in front of the U.S. Supreme Court. Once you've filed it in front of the U.S. Supreme Court, that's the final decision. You got nowhere else to go. But the thing to remember is this. Circuit courts, like 8th Circuit, only dictates the law in the 8th Circuit. Now, there is something called secondary authority. So we have primary authority and secondary authority. Secondary authority means that the 9th Circuit can say, we haven't had this issue come up yet. What are the other circuits doing? And they look out there and they say, oh, well, the 8th Circuit ruled on this, and this was the reasoning that they had. That sounds pretty good. I think we'll adopt their position. So even though the 8th Circuit cannot control the 9th Circuit, or the 1st Circuit or 2nd Circuit, any of the other circuits, they can be instructive. So if you're a police officer and you're in one of the other circuits, does that mean you completely ignore a circuit if you're not in it? No. It is instructive. If your circuit has not reached a decision, it's good to know what other circuits are doing because it's a good indication of how judges are seeing these cases at this moment in time. I hope that helps.